What's happening, people? Today we've got a striker masterclass, and I have brought my friend Marcus Rashford. What's up, man?
Good.
So a lot of our fans are definitely going to be looking up to all the things that you have achieved so far in the game. Scoring goals is tough business, right? It's one of the most important things in football. How did you train to have such high technical level and skill in the game when you were younger?
I think it's just repetitions, you know. Don't get bored of doing the same finish.
So it wasn't FIFA. You weren't just playing FIFA all the time.
No. But yeah, just stick at it, keep going, keep working. Even when you fail, if you've got the right idea, you keep going with it, stick at it. And yeah, when you get the rewards on a match day, then it's all worth it.
Yeah. Now, getting more technical about it, say you're receiving the ball right outside the goal. Your head's up. What's the first thing going through your head? Are you thinking, I need to do a one-on-one, I need to do some move to get space? Or are you thinking, just if I can just get the shot off, that's all that matters?
It depends how close you are on...
Right outside the box.
Yeah, I think for me, your first touch wants to put you in a position where you don't even need to look at the goal. Yeah. If you can see the keeper out the corner of your eye, then you know that he's normally in the middle of the net.
Sure.
So you pretty much use him as a guide and get your shot off and keep things low, keep things hard. If there's defenders in the way, sometimes it's not a bad thing.
To have that shot?
Yeah, you can still go through legs or use them as a obstacle to go around. But for me, that knowing where the keeper is the most important thing. And then if you can shoot it in 2 touches or sometimes even 1 touch.
Yeah, the quicker you get it off, the more dangerous it is.
Yeah.
Do you have a go-to move though? I mean, I know you've got plenty of skills, but like it's something I can count on this.
Yeah, I think there's certain moves to give yourself the space.
Give me one. Show me a little. You're free.
If I'm receiving first.
Yeah, like receiving the pass?
Yeah, just make sure it's out your feet.
That first touch.
Yeah, just so it's, you know, as little steps as possible. You don't want it too far out your feet where you're sort of chasing the ball to get your shot off.
Yeah.
But if you can control it and then in the same motion just strike it.
Yeah, I've seen you do that plenty.
I think that's the easiest way to give me time to get a good quality shot off. If there is defenders in the way, it doesn't mean that you can't shoot. Especially if you come in off an angle. When you take that touch, defenders are always lunging.
Yeah, exactly.
So to go through the legs is all
still open.
Yeah.
So a lot of the people that are watching this also are looking for ways to train to improve their games. What drills did you do that have given you the talent you have? If one comes to mind.
I'd probably say I used to train from the middle, left and the right, and just finding halfway out to get shots off. Okay. So it's not like a specific drill, but it's just about your first touch and then speed and tempo of getting the shot off and putting it in a good area. You don't even really need a goalkeeper for it, to be honest.
Little imagination of the situation you might be in.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's brilliant. So I mean, you take a ball, you set it up, you look maybe to go a couple to the left, a couple to the right, so you have options, right? And then you train those, and then the game, it just kind of comes out naturally.
And even if like my left foot's nowhere near as good as my right, but you still practice it the same amount, if not more, because in games you might train for a certain scenario, but it
doesn't happen
very
like that.
rarely happens like that.
A lot of the players that I've talked to about this speak about their mentality and like how strong you have to be. So I mean, could you touch on, do you do anything to prepare for games? Like to put yourself in the right state?
Do you know what, it's difficult to replicate the state that you need to be in for a game, but I think over time when you get used to playing at the highest level, you become sort of programmed, and the closer it gets to game day, the more focused you are, and it doesn't really matter what gets you into that state. Yeah. It's just important that you get there.
You figure it out and you got it. Last thing, you've done so much already. Your hopes, aspirations for you as a player.
To do more. You want to improve every day, and I don't think that ever stops, to be honest with you. I think there's always an aspect of your game that you can get better at, and you want to be that person every single day.
Sure. So you put in the training, you put in the work, and it just comes. You heard him, guys. Train. Marcus, I appreciate that, man.
No problem, bro.
Love it. Guys, like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you later. Peace.